Good evening. This is All India Radio. I'm Anuja Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. India conveys its concern to United Kingdom on misuse of its asylum status by Pro-Khalistani elements to aid and abet terrorist activities in India. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says India's reform momentum presents plenty of investment and collaboration opportunities in the country. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh underlines that full potential of society's development can be realised when it is secure from external and internal threats. Industrial output of the country rises to 5.6% in February 2023. Country registers over 7,800 new cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours, and in IPL Cricket, match between Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals underway in Chennai. And now the news in detail. India has conveyed its concerns on the misuse of the UK's asylum status by the pro-Khalistani elements to aid and abet terrorist activities in India. It also requested better cooperation with the UK and increased monitoring of UK-based pro-Khalistani extremists and take appropriate proactive action. During the 5th India-UK Home Affairs Dialogue, which was held in New Delhi today, India pointed out its concerns over the breach of security of the Indian High Commission. The Indian delegation was led by Union Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bhalla, and the UK delegation was led by Permanent Secretary of the Home Office, Sir Matthew Rycroft. A report.
At the ongoing 5th India-UK Home Affairs Dialogue, India clearly told the UK of its concern over the activities of UK-based pro-Khalistani subversives and urged for close monitoring and proactive action against these elements. Last month, India summoned a senior UK diplomat to Delhi to seek an explanation after the Indian High Commission was attacked by a group of pro-Khalistan activists. Other security-related issues, including cybersecurity, also came up for discussion during the dialogue. They also discussed cooperation in issues of counter-terrorism, global supply chains, and drug trafficking. Both sides reviewed the ongoing cooperation and identified further steps that can be taken to explore new opportunities. Renu Kataria, AIR News, News Desk, Delhi.
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that India's reform momentum remains unabated, presenting plenty of investment and collaboration opportunities in the country. She was addressing investors at a round table in Washington, D.C. She said the government is committed to its reform agenda, aimed at creating a stronger and dynamic economy, overcoming challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. The Roundtable on Investing in the India Decade was organized by Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry and US-India Strategic Partnership Forum on the sidelines of spring meetings of the multilateral agencies. The Finance Minister is currently in the US to attend the spring meetings of the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund in addition to G20 meetings. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said that the full potential of society's development can be realised only when it is secure from external and internal threats. Speaking during the inaugural session of International Conference on Defence, Finance and Economics in New Delhi today, Mr. Singh said ensuring security of the populace from external aggression and internal disruptions is the most primal function of the state. He stressed that defence forces require a superstructure of defence ecosystem involving research and development organizations, defence production industries and soldier welfare organizations.
I want to take a moment here to appreciate the efforts put in by the FADS and the Defence Accounts Department for conceptualizing and organizing this international seminar. I hope that this international conference on defence, finance and economics will provide the participants with a platform where they would be able to acquire a better understanding of global trends in the process of defence expenditure and learn from each other.
The three-day conference will provide a unique platform to policymakers, academicians and government officials to share their insights and experiences on defence, finance and economics in the present evolving security challenges. Delegates from USA, UK, Japan, Australia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Kenya are participating in the conference. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will distribute about 71,000 appointment letters to newly inducted recruits through video conference tomorrow. Mr. Modi will also address these appointees on the occasion. A report.
The Rozgar Mela is a step towards fulfillment of the commitment of the Narendra Modi government to accord highest priority to employment generation. In October last year, Prime Minister Modi had launched the Rozgar Mela for the recruitment of 10 lakh people in various posts under central government. The Rozgar Mela will provide meaningful opportunities to the youth for their empowerment and participation in national development. The new recruits selected from across the country will join various positions and posts under several departments of the Government of India. With Dipendra Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
The Centre today reviewed the status of stock disclosure of Tuar and Urad with major pulse producing and consuming states today. The number of entities registered and quantities of stock disclosed were reviewed individually with the states. The quantity of Tuar stocks disclosed as compared to production and consumption has also been found to be low in certain states. Secretary, Department of Consumer Affairs, Rohit Kumar Singh, directed the states to conduct verification of stocks and take strict action on undisclosed stocks. The country has registered over 7,800 new cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours. The Union Health Ministry said a total of over 4,000 people have recovered from COVID during the same period. The ministry said there are over 40,000 active COVID cases in the country and the recovery rate currently stands at 98.72%. It said over 220 crore 66 lakh vaccine doses were administered across the country so far. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Northeast Diary program, broadcast every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. brings very interesting and enchanting stories from the 8 Indian states of Northeast India. Northeast Diary this week, on the 13th of April 2023, brings an exclusive interview with K.V. Runrem Sanghi, Padma Shri awardee from Mizoram. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Welcome back to the evening news on All India Radio. All India Radio is presenting a vignette of select quotes of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi from Mann Ki Baat as the program completes its 100th episode in April this year.
People, voice and direct dialogue. That's your and our Mann Ki Baat. Yes, this is how our Prime Minister connects with millions of countrymen. With the program Mann Ki Baat, aired on the last Sunday of every month on All India Radio. This series, which started on October 3rd, 2014, will complete its 100th episode in April 2023. In the 58th episode of this special program, let's listen to those excerpts in which the Prime Minister spoke about boosting festival tourism. Where, on the one hand, there is a trend of travelling during special holidays all over the world. On the other hand, here in India, there has been a tradition of pilgrimage and festival tourism. When a tourist goes to any place, not only does he sightsee and gets to learn many new things, but also becomes a contributor in accelerating the growth of economy. Here in India, we have so much of scope for tourism, and we regard Dussehra as the onset of the tourist season. In the Mann Ki Baat program broadcast on 27th October 2019, the Prime Minister spoke of enjoying this season as well as giving a boost to tourism.
साथियों, दुनिया में फेस्टिवल टूरिज्म का अपना ही आकर्षण है. हमारा भारत जो कंट्री ऑफ फेस्टिवल्स है, उसमें फेस्टिवल टूरिज्म की भी अपार संभावनाएं हैं. हमारा प्रयास होना चाहिए कि होली हो, दिवाली हो, ओणम हो, पोंगल हो, बिहू हो, इन जैसे त्योहारों का प्रसार करें और त्योहारों की खुशियों में अन्य राज्यों, अन्य देशों के लोगों को भी शामिल करें।
The industrial output of the country in February 2023 rose to 5.6% on a year-on-year basis. As per the data from the Ministry of Statistics released today, the Index of Industrial Production (IIP) expanded as the manufacturing sector's output increased by 5.3% in February and mining output rose by 4.6%. Power generation surged 8.2% during the month under review. For the month of January this year, IIP growth was revised to 5.5% from 5.2%. IIP grew 1.2% in February last year. The government has revised the rates of the consultation fee and ICU charges for availing treatment at empanelled private hospitals for Central Government Health Scheme or CGHS beneficiaries. Under it, now the OPD charges have been revised from the existing 150 rupees to 350 rupees, while the IPD consultation fee has been increased from 300 rupees to 350 rupees. The ICU charges have been fixed at 5,400 rupees. The Union Health Ministry said the decision will benefit 42 lakh CGHS beneficiaries. It will put an additional burden of 240 to 300 crore rupees on the government. The ministry said there was no change in the rates of these facilities since 2014. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today inaugurated the campus of the National Forensic Science University in Jinja, Uganda. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Jaishankar said this is the first foreign campus of the National Forensic Sciences University. The Culture Working Group under India's G20 presidency will organize the second webinar tomorrow. It will be facilitated by UNESCO Paris as the knowledge partner. Based on the theme, Harnessing Living Heritage for a Sustainable Future, it is scheduled from 12:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. A two-day second Women 20 W20 international meeting will commence tomorrow at Jaipur in Rajasthan. Addressing a press conference in Jaipur today, Chairperson of W20, Dr. Sandhya Purecha, said the meeting will bring together 120 women leaders from 18 G20 countries to address gender inequality issues and promote women's economic empowerment globally. She said the W20 meeting will focus on the theme of women-led development leverage women's untapped potential to accelerate inclusive and sustainable future. The agenda focuses on 5 key priorities based on women's entrepreneurship, grassroots women's leadership, bridging the gender digital divide, education and skill development, and climate change. A doyen of India's automobile industry and the chairman emeritus of Mahindra and Mahindra, Mr. Keshub Mahindra passed away early this morning in Mumbai. The 99-year-old breathed his last peacefully at home. Mr. Keshub Mahindra's passing comes days after he re-entered the Forbes billionaire list of 2023, becoming India's oldest billionaire with a net worth of $1.2 billion. Mr. Keshub Mahindra was also a well-known philanthropist who redefined good corporate governance. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief over the demise of Keshub Mahindra, a noted personality from the field of business. Mr. Modi said he will be remembered for his contribution to the world of business and his philanthropic efforts. The next phase of exercise Scope India 23 will commence at Air Force Station Kalaikunda in West Bengal tomorrow. The exercise will conclude on the 24th of this month. This segment of the exercise will witness the participation of B-1B bombers of the United States Air Force, and subsequently its F-15 fighter aircraft will also join the exercise. In IPL Cricket, Rajasthan Royals have set a target of 176 runs for Chennai Super Kings at M.A. Chithamdan Stadium in Chennai. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India conveys its concern to United Kingdom on misuse of its asylum status by pro-Khalistani elements to aid and abet terrorist activities in India. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says India's reform momentum presents plenty of investment and collaboration opportunities in the country. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh underlines that full potential of society's development can be realized when it is secure from external and internal threats. Industrial output of the country rises to 5.6% in February 2023, and in IPL cricket, match between Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals underway in Chennai. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.